In this video, I'm going to be talking all about Amazon KDP and why you should be publishing low content and no content books to make a fantastic passive income. Hello, my name is Ben McQueenie, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I make videos on how you can create a passive income through Amazon KDP, publishing low content and no content books. Now, if that sounds like something that you like the sound of, then please subscribe to this channel, leave me a like, and hit that notification bell. So the way I like to explain this is going through the what, the where, the why, the when, the who, and the how of everything to do with KDP. And answering these questions can give you a more clearer idea of what's going on with the platform and how you can benefit from it. Okay, fantastic. So the first thing we will talk about is the what. What is it? It is a platform for publishing books on, self-publishing. So traditionally, people could put fiction books on there, cookbooks, all those kind of great stuff. And in the context of what we're talking about is creating low content and no content books. So that's things like journals, planners, diaries, trackers, logbooks, sketchbooks. The list really goes on. And the way that we can use the platform to our benefit is by publishing books that can be made relatively simply and quickly, and then still make a decent amount of royalties on there. In some instances, the same sort of royalty that you would make from doing a novel for 100,000 words, for instance. Looking on the platform, to get yourself started, all you'd need to do is set yourself up with a KDP account. Most people have got an Amazon account, and you can sign in with the same credentials. And this is how you do it. So you just sign in here, and that's how you get your KDP account. So the next one is the who. Okay, so who is KDP for? Well, it's for anyone. It's for anyone who's got the thought in their head for a particular book. In a particular niche. Now, I would say that anybody could create a book relatively simply with a PC or a Mac. I've even created quite a lot of my books just on my phone. Definitely, it's open to anybody who is willing to create these sort of books. Okay, so next is the where. So where is KDP? Well, it's an Amazon company, and the link is just there. And I'll also post the link below for you to go there and check it out. There's also an instructional video there which gives you a brief overview of how it all works. Okay, so the next one is when. So when to start using Amazon KDP? Well, I would say it's the moment you've finished watching the whole of this video, because it is so easy to do, as I've already said, and every moment kind of wasted is moments that you could be making passive income on selling these kind of books. So what you're waiting for, go over there and check it out. So the next one is the why. So why use Amazon KDP? Now, in recent months, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and people who publish in the kind of low content, no content niches, saying things like it's too saturated and you can't make money on using KDP anymore, which in my experience isn't the case. There's still plenty of opportunity to make a lot of money, and I wanted to show you an example of a recently published book that is doing very well, and we can kind of have a look at how many royalties that this book is making. Okay, so if I go over to Amazon.com, and the kind of the one that I wanted to kind of show you is colouring books. So colouring books for kids. Colouring books for kids. And you would probably think to yourself, well, colouring books for kids is probably going to be quite saturated because, usually the primary person who would enjoy a colouring book would be a child. Although you do get adult colouring books and things of that nature, but anyway. So we go down here, we can see these are all the best ranking books for that particular keyword, colouring books for kids. Let's go down here and let's look to see if I can find the one that I was actually looking at earlier. There it is. So this one is called I Love to Colour. Oh, they love to colour. Let's click on that. Let's take a deeper look at that book. Okay, so I Love to Colour, and this is by Alexandra Steeves, and this book came out on the 3rd of September 2022. The date of this video is in January 2023, so this is a few months old. Okay, now what we can do is if we go down to the best-selling rank of this book. Oops, here we go. Let's have a look here. So as we can see, it has a best-selling rank of 6,681 in books. So all we can do is we can just grab that, and if we go over to a website called tckpublishing.com, it has this really neat calculator which will show us what its likely estimated sales per day is based on its bestseller rank. Okay, so if we come down and we put in that rank there it is, and it was books, so we'll click on books. Here we go. It was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Let's just take that out. Per month, that book is estimated to be selling 521 books per month, or each day 35. I can see about 120 pages, 121 pages, and it's selling for a price point of $6.99. Now, I know through experience that a book for 100 that's got 120 pages, or 121 pages, and is selling for $6.99 will make a royalty of around $1.90. Okay, so what we can do is we can go 521 per month, and we can times that by about $1.90. And as you can see, that particular book there is making $989 per month, and it's only a few months old. So if there is any one out there who's saying that you can't make money on KDP anymore, that is literally one of the most saturated niches there is. And that's a book that's only a few months old and it's making $989 a month. And that is the reason why it is a good idea to have a go of publishing some books on Amazon KDP. Okay, so I have done the when, the what, the why, the who, and the where. The next thing is to talk about the how. So how do you publish these sorts of books? Well, there is four things that you need to publish these books. The first thing is to have a niche identified, so an area that you want to sell to, an audience that you want to sell your books to. So in my previous video, we were looking at, I think it was fishing logbooks for beginners. So it needs to be kind of like a targeted niche. So the first thing you need is a niche, yeah? The second thing is your metadata. So the metadata is things like keywords, what people are actually typing into Amazon. Also things like your book description, what categories you're going to put into that book into, and also things like A+ content, which will make the book's sales page more visually appealing to browsers. So there are the first two things. The next thing is the book cover. So you'll have to either design yourself a book cover or get someone else to do it. You know, you could potentially use Fiverr, for instance, or you could do what I like to do and just have a go yourself. And the last one, the fourth thing, is the interior. So if you were making a notebook, the interior is pretty straightforward. It's just loads of lines. Or if you were doing a dot grid notebook, it would just be lots of different dots. And if you were doing logbooks and stuff, it starts to become a little bit more advanced. Or if you were doing a colouring book, for instance, it would have to be kind of pictures that could be coloured in and things like that. So, and again, you can do this, you can get interiors from places like Creative Fabrica, or you can create them yourself on Canva, or you can get someone, again, on Fiverr to design these things for you. Okay, so in later videos, I'm going to go through a little bit more of the how to create these books, and how you can do them relatively straightforward. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Okay, so that's today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like if you find this useful. So as I've already said, one of the main things that you need when creating these low content and no content books for Amazon is to have a great niche. Yeah, you've got to start off with a great niche. And in my previous video up here, you can see how I do that in an easy 3-step approach, which works every time. So go and check that video out next. Okay guys, well, have a great day and I will see you in the next one. Bye.